So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the Dominican Republic, more specifically Santo Domingo, so you guys are able to navigate the city and better understand how this country is built and organized here. So you guys know where to go, where not to go, what's a good place to look for apartments and things like that. So you're not in the dark when you land, you already know kind of how everything is set up. So as you can see, Dominican Republic in between Cuba, Puerto Rico, Haiti to the left side, and here's the Dominican Republic. So you can see I'm in Santo Domingo. You got Puerto Plata to the north, right below that Santiago, right below that is La Vega. Far to the right, you have Punta Cana, and that's usually where most tourists go to. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into Santo Domingo and kind of break this all down sector by sector, so you guys can understand how this city is actually structured. Now you're looking here, and you see Boca Chica, and you see San Pedro de Macorís. Right in between that, you have Juandolio. So if you're wondering where those two beaches are, that's where they are as compared to where Santo Domingo is. So when people say Santo Domingo has beaches, it doesn't. There's beaches close, but there are no beaches in Santo Domingo. The only thing that Santo Domingo has is the Malecon. So let's zoom in some more. Now, Santo Domingo is broken up into 4 districts, I should say. You got Santo Domingo Este, Santo Domingo Oeste, Santo Domingo Norte, which is north, and then you got Distrito Nacional, which is the center of Santo Domingo. It's like the metropolitan area. So when we go to Santo Domingo, we'll start over here with Santo Domingo Este. I live in La Isabelita. That's the neighborhood that I'm in, and it's its own Malecon right here on this side. So it's good living over here. It's nice. Now this area where you see Hyper Mercados Olay, that's actually Ciudad Juan Bosch. Now, if you ever seen it or you ever heard about it before, maybe you haven't, but Ciudad Juan Bosch basically is just a huge residential area. It's nothing but apartments there. It's just full of apartments. It's a really nice laid-back area, clean, tranquil. You can literally have your kids play out. I mean, it's outside of the hustle and bustle, so it's really nice living out there if you're looking for apartments. Now, we're looking now at Los Frailes, and then you got Aguas Locas. That's considered Las Americas right there. Now, Las Americas has its parts, but for the most part, you really don't want to get anything over there. Now, in the middle of the screen, you see Los Mina. That's going to actually be a barrio. Don't go there. Now, there is a good chicken place. It's called Pica Pollo Hoa in Los Mina, but other than that, there's really no reason for you to be in Los Mina. It has some nice neighborhoods in there, but it's mostly barrio. It's close to Mega Central, and that's one of the main malls that's here in the city. So if you're going to the mall, then just know Los Mina is right there. It's not like you're gonna get attacked or something. It's just if you're looking for some type of living where you're gonna be comfortable, Los Mina is probably not gonna be your first choice. Now down below Los Mina, you have Ensanche Osama, and that's gonna be a business district. You're gonna have like a Burger King and a Pizza Hut and stuff over there, a bunch of restaurants, clubs, and bars. That area over there is decent. That's what I'm gonna say. Now you got Omarosa here to the left, and then you got Villa Faro. Omarosa is gonna be what the new Piantini is for Santo Domingo Este. If you go through there right now, you'll see there's a lot of construction. They have new towers and stuff that they're building. They're trying to make this like a new Piantini area over in Santo Domingo Este. So that's what Omarosa is. Villa Faro, which was right next to it, it's a pretty decent neighborhood. You can actually find you something nice in Villa Faro. Now this main road that's going straight up here is called Charles de Gaulle, and that road takes you pretty much from the Malecon all the way up to the north side of Santo Domingo Este. Over here you see San Jose de Mendoza. Don't go there. That is just straight barrio. There's nothing there. Well, there is a club there, and the club actually gets live, but apart from that, there's nothing there. Not in Villa Carmen either, or in Vivienda. Nothing there. Hinamosa, there's nothing there either. Everything over here, honestly, there's nothing that you need to be looking at unless you're just sightseeing. But do not be trying to look for apartments over here in these areas. If this comes up and someone's trying to sell you or rent you an apartment over here, don't go. You got El Almirante, and then you got La Torona. Now, you can tell just looking like at La Torona over here, look how the streets are. You don't want to go there either. That's barrio. If you're going over there to La Torona, then you got problems, because that's barrio. I mean, that's like the streets that are so, they call them callejones. They're little small streets in between the houses and stuff like that. And you see how like there's a bunch of dead ends and stuff like that. These aren't actually dead ends. Like, you can keep walking, it's just not showing up on the map, but you can keep walking and there's different houses at those dead ends and like a trail that goes in between the houses. Just don't go there. Now, when we zoom out, I'm also going to show you on this side of town, you have San Isidro, which is outside of those barrios. Now, San Isidro is a really good area. Again, San Isidro is going to be full of those residential apartments, you know, where they have like a security gate and security guard at the gate, and then you have to pass through, and it's just a bunch of apartment buildings. That's what San Isidro has, and it has a lot of them too. And actually going up to the Charles de Gaulle, you'll see a lot of those too when you're first taking it from the bridge of Puente Juan Carlos. So right there, taking that bridge, when you first get on it, over there's some good residential areas, and then the further you get down, just don't worry about it. San Isidro's good. Now you're looking at San Luis, another one. Don't go. There's no reason for you to be out in San Luis. You might meet a girl or something out there, you know what I mean, and that's cool, you know, if you're with her and you're spending time. But for you, trying to find a house or apartment, don't do it. At Tamarindo, same thing. And you can already tell with the streets, there's a bunch of dead ends and stuff like that. When you see that on the map, just know that's barrio. Because what it is it's a neighborhood that's full of callejones, which those little small streets that don't show up on the map, and then it's just rough living over there. So that's not a place that you want to get, and then you're going to try to make a living or be comfortable. Just avoid it. Don't even go there. So again, Omarosa, and then you have Mega Central right here, one of the main malls, and then above that you have Los Mina Norte, which Los Mina Norte is going to be the better part of Los Mina. Now, if you look here in the center of the screen, you have Cancino. Cancino is actually a good place. There's some really big houses out there, really big houses. They do have some residential areas, but they're mostly houses, but they're like huge, like they're like compounds. So there's a lot of rich people that actually live in that area in Cancino. So if you do see something in Cancino, then you'll be okay. Cancino is a place you can walk around in the daytime. At night, you gotta be careful over there, because yeah, it's still in the city, so you gotta have some type of precaution. And if that bothers you, then don't go there. It's probably why they look like compounds, some of those houses. I mean, they're not even gated. It's made of concrete, and it's really high. You can't see over it. You know what I mean? The houses are like that over there, but they're nice and they're big. It's just that neighborhood at nighttime is not a place that you want to get out and be trying to move around and stuff like that. But if you could deal with that because you're not walking around, you got a car or something, or you're taking an end drive, then you'll be fine, because you don't have to worry about walking the streets or nothing like that. But Cancino does have some really nice properties out there. Now, we're going to go ahead and zoom out, and I'm going to show you another part of the city in Santo Domingo Este, and that's going to be Los Tres Brazos. Don't go there. It's a war zone. That place is a war zone. It's not as bad as it was a couple years ago. They had some operations. The government tried to cool it down over there, so it's a lot cooled down, but don't go there. And again, I say that not because someone's going to do something to you, or it might be super dangerous for you, because I mean, if you're living there, people are going to know you, no one's going to mess with you, you're going to know your neighbors, you'll be fine. That's just how Dominicans work when you're out here. But if you're going over there and that's not the type of environment that you want to live in, because it's not really tranquil over there, they have parties in the street and everything, then you want to go ahead and just avoid that. So But we're gonna go ahead and go over to Distrito Nacional now. Right here you can see Zona Colonial. That's usually where most tourists go to when they come out to Santo Domingo. And that's gonna have that area over there. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. If you're not, it's just a tourist zone, bunch of bars and everything like that, clubs, whatnot, and restaurants. Above that is when you get to the regular neighborhoods. You have Villa Francisca. It's not a place that you want to try to live in. I'm telling you that right now. It's really fast. It's close to Duarte. And over there, they do have like a flea market type of district where they sell a bunch of things that you can get for cheap. But it's heavily crowded in that area. So it's not a good place to try to live. And the traffic sucks on those streets over there. So you're going to really be in the mix if you're going to go to Villa Francisca. So I just advise against it. Don't even go there. Now over here, these two barrios to the middle of the screen, to the right a little bit, you have Huachipita and then you have Los Guandules. Just avoid this. Don't even do it for any reason. I don't even care if it's a girl that lives over there. Don't even go over there. That is not a neighborhood, or those both are not neighborhoods that you just want to be roaming around in. Those neighborhoods are really dangerous, as well as this one here. Right here to the top, well, kind of the middle of the screen, you'll see Wale, starts with a G. Don't go there either. All these kind of neighborhoods that are by this river in the Distrito Nacional side, you don't want to be over there. That is like straight barrio. I mean, 10 houses over there. I mean, some of those people on their houses, like they don't even have like actual doors on their stuff. You know, there's like they gotta put like wood or something to kind of block it. That's not where you want to be. So don't even worry about that. Now, if you're sightseeing, you just want to see the city and you're driving through or something, I get it. You want to explore, but it's not a place that you want to try to make a living. Don't do that. Now, this is the famous 42 right here. This is what they call Capotillo. So you see all those music videos and stuff like that, where you see C42. That's the street right there. That's where you're going to see all those parties and stuff like that over there, where all those music videos are being done at. That's right there in Santo Domingo. And you see it's close to the river. Usually when you get closer to the river is the worse it's going to get. So try to stay away from the river. Unless you're going on the Santo Domingo north side, which we'll get into that later. So now we're here. You see in the middle of the screen, you have Cristo Rey. Now, Cristo Rey is hot, really active over there. I mean, that's where all your wah, and then you're gonna have your wannabe gangsters and stuff like that, and your drug dealers. So you don't want to go there either. So if you find a house or an apartment over in Cristo Rey, don't go there. Now, they do have some clubs and stuff where you can hang out in that area, and the clubs and stuff are live, but that's not where you want to be trying to hang out or make friends. Just stay away from that area if you're looking to do bigger things with your life. I'll just tell you that much. Now, come down a little bit here, and you see Galleria 360. This neighborhood around that, and where you see this Taqueria, Guanajuato, in that area there, which is Sancho La Fe, that's going to be some good living. You're going to find some nice apartments and stuff over there, and that's close to that main highway. So if it's close to that highway where Agora Mall is and that Galleria 360, then you're good. Now, in this rectangle right in the middle of the screen, that's Piantini. And that's going to be your upscale living. That's one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the city. And that's going to be where most of your big towers and big buildings are going to be, and then some of the best malls that they have here in the city. Right to the left of it, like in Sánchez Quisqueya, Los Prados, La Castellana, over there in that area, you'll find nice living too, nice apartments, nice houses, and it's going to be generally safe over there as well. So those are going to be the neighborhoods you want to go to. And to the right of Piantini, you have Naco. That's going to be a good neighborhood as well. Now, in this part of the screen, where you see Plaza Juan Barón, right over there to the left of that, you have Gasquay, and that's going to be a good neighborhood as well as in Sánchez Independencia. But you see where Caribe Tours is at? Right around there and coming down from Caribe Tours. If you find a house or something or apartment in that area, that's going to be a good area. That's all good. So on this side of town, Distrito Nacional, the closer you are to the Malecon, the better your living standards are going to be, apart from Naco, Piantini, in that area in the center of the city. But that's just a good rule of thumb when you're looking for an apartment. If it's in a neighborhood that's closer to the Malecon, the better off that you're going to be, especially if you're close to the university, because that's where the university is, right there, where you see the steakhouse, La Parrilla Steakhouse, and then you have the university right there, and then you have Parque Iberoamerica. All around there, it's going to be nice neighborhood and nice living. So you'll be good there. So Piantini all the way down, pretty much Naco all the way down, all the way to the ocean. You're going to find some nice places over there and some really good living. And then also you're going to be generally safe. It's going to be a lot of police and stuff over there, so you'll be good. Now, further to the left or to the west of Distrito Nacional, you're going to have Parque Mirador Sur. That's basically like the central park of Santo Domingo. Now, this is like one of the richest areas in Santo Domingo where this park is at. So if you're close to this park, then you know you're good. And you're going to find some nice apartments. You're going to find some nice houses. You're going to find penthouses over here. I mean, I did a video on like a $1.3 million penthouse. It was over in this area right here. So if you're on this side of town in Distrito Nacional, just know that you're going to get a good deal when you're getting you something on an apartment or something like that. You see Mirador Sur right here in the middle, close to downtown center, the big mall. These are good areas. Right to the right of that is Bella Vista. You see it, Bella Vista Mall in the center of the screen there. To the right of downtown center, that's a good area as well. So these are really good areas where you can find you an apartment, you know you're going to be safe, and then you're still close to everything. So now that we're done with Distrito Nacional, we're going to go all the way over to the west. Now, I avoid the west because I don't want to be involved in it, but I can tell you there are some good spots there. So Oeste is where you're going to find like Herrera, that neighborhood. Over here you see Mano Guayabo. Just don't even worry about it. Don't even think about it. Maybe you got a girl over there or something you want to go see. As long as she doesn't live on like one of those small streets or something like that, and she has, a nice crib, apartment or something over there, then yeah, but don't go just roaming around in that area. I'm already told you, and I'm about to show you right now. If you see on the map that these neighborhoods have like a lot of dead ends and stuff like that, it's a telltale sign that this is not a neighborhood that you just want to be going willy-nilly in, especially at night. So just avoid it. And you can just tell, look how these streets are, man, because they're not uniform, they're not straight, they're going at all kind of crazy angles and stuff like that. The roads are usually shot. So that's just a telltale sign when you're looking on the map. So if someone sent you the location of an apartment and you see it's in an area like that, just go ahead and you can look on like Google Maps or something and do the street view so you can see. But 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be a neighborhood that you want to try to be roaming around in. Now to the top of the screen, you see Los Acarizos. Now, again, I'm going to tell you, don't even go there. It's mostly barrio over here. Everything in Oeste is mostly barrio. Now, there are pockets of like residential areas with like good apartments and stuff like that in Oeste. But Oeste is like the how do you say that? It's like the black sheep of Santo Domingo. Nobody really wants to go over there. And the people that are over there, you rarely see them come on this side of town. They usually stay over there because the people that are on that side of town, they just don't come over here. You know what I mean? For the most part, it's expensive because it's far out on the west side of town. So that's just why I want to show you guys this. So when you get here, you kind of have an idea of how the city is structured, what places you should be in, and what places you should not be in. And further you go west, and then you go north a little bit, then you start exiting the city. So try to stay around the areas that I'm telling you. Now, if you pass Cristo Rey and you stay on that highway and you go north, right when you get over the river, there's going to be some nice urbanization areas and residential areas with some really, really nice apartments over there. that's what I was saying earlier. Closer to the river that you are, probably the worse off you're gonna be until you go north. Now north, they are trying to build this up as well. They do have a lot of new projects and stuff in this area. You see there are dead ends, but the streets are more uniform on the map. You know, you can tell just by looking at it. So anything you see like residential or urbanization on there, then you know that these are going to be areas that are going to be gated. They're going to have security and stuff like that, and you're going to be good. Now, this Guaricanos, just don't even think about it. You know what I mean? If you're really like an expert here, you know what I'm saying, you've been in the country for a long time, you can navigate, you speak Spanish fluently. Some of these neighborhoods you can get by in if you can, you know what I mean, conduct yourself in a way that's respectable and not make a bad name for yourself in these neighborhoods. But for the most part, the people that are kind of new and they're trying to find somewhere to go, just don't go to these neighborhoods. Stay in the areas that I'm telling you. Now, this is Villa Maya. Villa Maya is like the last barrio to the north of the city, and it's not a place you really want to go. They got some really, really, really cheap places out there, apartments and stuff like that, but you just want to stay away from it. It's too far from everything, and they got some really hot barrios and neighborhoods over there that you just don't want to be caught in. So that's basically a breakdown right there of the whole city. So I'll let you know good areas to go to, some bad areas to not go to, some areas that are just going to be kind of mid, where you can make a living, but you got to be able to carry yourself and defend yourself here, especially with Spanish, because in Santo Domingo, all of the tourists usually are in Piantini or they're in the Zona Colonial. So if you're outside of those areas, don't expect to walk outside your house and run into some foreigners that speak English. It's not going to happen. Not in Santo Domingo. But I just want to break that down for y'all so that way you can have a better understanding of the city. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Y'all have a good one.